He's got a lot of physical.
That, of course, was
What's
so
he?
many years
Meat
ago
golem.
now. I can hardly remember the smell of it.
Meat golem. I don't like the sound of that. I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight these guys here in a bit. I'm not gonna be all too happy about. Removes burning. Huh?
Can you even hear me in there? That, of course, was so many years ago.
The creature's skin has a faintly greenish tinge beneath a terrain of severely inflamed pustules. It sags beneath its own weight and seems not at all well.
Okay. Get you right here.
That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of it.
Well, so much for that. Hold on. I think we'll need to actually talk with the man up there first. Because, yeah. Yeah, we need to talk with the man up here first, I think.
Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there? That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore.
As the Magister turns to face you, you feel Fane stepping up behind you.
Hold on. Gotta do it again. Gotta make this perfect, chat. Okay. So. Oh, well. Let's talk with him first, and then we'll...
Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there?
As the Magister turns to face you, you feel Fane stepping up behind you.
Have you seen these contraptions? This must be the Magister freak the blacksmith was referring to. He may have the very tool I need to craft my mask.
Yeah, nod and step back. You're more than happy to let him handle this
Fane
one.
cheerfully explains that he needs something to rip off a person's face, even demonstrating the idea by reaching over and tugging on the Magister's cheeks. Rather than reacting with horror, the Magister seems excited, very excited. He explains that he might have just the thing.
Unfortunately, the Magister does not seem willing to part with it, no matter what Fane offers. The undead turns and storms away.
Who are you, you lovely little puppy?
Did you just call me a puppy?
He reaches out and gently strokes your cheek.
Quietly cringe under his touch.
So soft, so sweet.
Oh, he does have the face ripper.
Exquisite. The perfect tool to rip a face from a corpse. I think I shall call it the Face Ripper. Now to harvest a few samples, gather some source orbs, and craft a new mask.
Oh. Oh.
Please, come in. Oh, do make yourself at home, won't you?
Sale, take him up on his offer another time. For now, you've got to go.
Tut tut, I won't hear anything to the contrary, and there's nowhere for you to go, love. Please stay with me in my playground.
Oh, bad touch, guys. Bad touch. Bad touch. Ask if those two poor creatures lurking in the chamber are playmates as well.
You're not listening, darling. Perhaps we should start with making a little more space within those ears of you. Come,
Thane, where are you? Oh, you're right there. Okay. First we'll backstab you. I took off. Okay. Got to be honest. These silent monks. Oh god. I got to fight those things too. Oh, there's 3 of them? Oh god. That's not good. Okay, so let's try and take care of this guy real quick. Okay, now I'm up to 2, so we'll go ahead and adrenaline. Flurry. And then we'll backstab. Who's up? Oh, I am. Okay. Ace. Yeah. Oh, that didn't put him out. That didn't put him out of his misery. Okay, and then let us start with. Let's go ahead and encourage then, which I probably actually should have done beforehand. Whoops. Okay, encourage, and then we'll fortify. Enemy, okay, understood. I already know about him. Talents, vitality 112, level 4. I'm only level 3. Oh, this is odd. No, this isn't good. I think I'm doing this a little earlier than I probably should. Probably want to go ahead and conjure incarnate. Let's not put him on blood. Make him physical. We'll go ahead and totem. This one's gonna be on blood. Oh wait, what? Oh, bleeding. Oh, I should have done bleeding. Oh, damn. I should have done bleeding instead. I didn't realize. I thought bleeding was blocked by like. Whoops. Okay. I guess we'll. No. I meant to. I misclicked there. I completely misclicked. Suffocated. Oh god. No longer use magic. Okay, I think I'm fine with that then. Oh, can't move? Oh god. Can't be cast. Oh, well. Nothing I can do there. Yeah, this fight went all sorts of wrong. Target is blocked. Yeah, this fight went all sorts of wrong. I misclicked. I misjudged. I forgot about something. Yeah, just that fight went all sorts of wrong. I might also be here a little, be here for this fight a little bit early too.
Can you even hear me in there? Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there? That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore. Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there? That,
Exquisite.
of course, was so many
A
years
perfect
ago
tool
now.
to rip a
I
face
can hardly
from a
remember the
corpse.
smell of his skin anymore.
I think I shall call it the...
Oh, but I've
face
told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly
Now to
me.
harvest a few samples. Gather some
You
source
aren't
orbs.
tired of my
and
stories,
craft
are
a
you?
new mask.
Can you even hear me in there? Who are you, you lovely little puppy?
He reaches out and gently touches your bandaged arm.
I failed on that one really bad. Okay. That almost worked. It almost worked out.
Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? You aren't tired of my story.
Fane ambles up to the unhinged seeming...
Trying to do this right, and it's just not coming out right.
You aren't tired of my stories.
I'm just not doing this right. Ah, rude.
That, of course, was so many years ago. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin. Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me.
Fane ambles up to the unhinged seeming
misjudged
magister
that.
and
I'm playing this stupid, aren't I? I'm playing this really, really stupid. Okay. Oh, come on, Elgato. Don't. Come on. There he goes. There it goes. Okay, I better actually get up to here and then quick save so I'm not all the way down there again. As usual.
You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there?
Here. Out of curiosity, though.
Fane ambles up to the unhinged seeming rather than reacting with...
Unfortunately, the...
Who are you, you lovely little...
What I meant to do?
I can hardly remember the
Trying to do this neatly.
I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of
I'm gonna test this. Will this start the fight if I just open the cage?
so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore. Oh, but I've told you about
No.
that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there? That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can
No.
hardly
Okay.
remember
So I'm just gonna keep that closed then.
That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore.
Gotta try and.
Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there? That, of course, was so many years ago now.
Exquisite.
I can hardly
The
remember the
perfect
smell
tool
of his
to rip a
skin
face
anymore.
from a corpse. I think I shall call it the...
Oh, but I've told you about that many
Face
times before, haven't
ripper.
I? Silly me.
Now to harvest a few samples. Gather some
You aren't
source
tired
orbs
of my
and
stories,
craft
are
a
you?
new mask.
Can you even hear me in there?
God, oh no!
That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore.
Got it.
Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I?
Now there's just a couple more things I need to check. So I'm gonna quick save here. I'm gonna grab what? Try and loot this.
That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore. Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly me. You aren't tired of my stories, are you? Can you even hear me in there?
Yay! I came for what I needed to get from in here. Ha 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 ha. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. I really need to now. Hold on, first, actually. I'm actually gonna go grab this candle first. Then I'm gonna pick it up. Now I'm gonna get downstairs. I'm playing this game the long about route, because, yeah. Virtus. Friend of a friend is Sander. A child I met knows someone on the outside who can remove source collars. Make a brave face of it. For Captain New Mask of the Shapeshifter. With Face Ripper, Fane will tear the faces off corpses and combine them with source orbs to make a mask. The Shapeshifter. Boom. There we go. That's all I needed to do. Now that fire should be getting put out. Now that fire itself should get. There we go. That's definitely something to remember. Should always have a candle on me. Always have a candle on me. Now I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't know what. I don't entirely. Okay, I can't.
The goddess carries a strange expression.
This way. Okay. So that goes down to the dungeon area. He's under here. Oh, hidden treasure. Okay. Move things up. I should come down to here. I think there was a dead guy here whose face I could rip off. I think. Yep. Hopefully this doesn't freak her out. So I'm gonna quick save. Oh. Okay. Make a brave face of it. We can. We escaped the sinking Meriwether. I washed up on the. Oh, this. Force them, combine them with source orbs. Source. Make a mask. Shape it. Huh. Oh, there's one dead guy. Now I'm at a bit of a loss here. Like, what exactly am I supposed to be doing? Oh, mail.
I hope you love your bell, my friend. Its chimes help you find what you seek, or help what you seek find you.
Gave me a bell. Wait. He gave me a bell?
Patience, Mal. Patience. Patience. Cowrie, cockle, clam.
Interesting.
You won't regret keeping those friends of yours at your right hand. Trust me. I brought my own
Okay. Oh, that's a skill book of restoration. Okay, time to sell. Yeah, we can sell that. Ooh, Bloodbane. Huh?
Patience, Mal. Patience.
I mean, I don't need it, but at the same time. I'm definitely gonna hold on to that. I believe I need those. Definitely sell that. Oh, I can actually sell. Jeez. Oh, plate. A well-made hanky with only the faintest traces of its being. I wonder if I can give this to a dog somewhere. Okay. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Still working on stuff though. Oh, did I not check these before? Oh, apparently not. check those, obviously. Alright, I gotta find an area where I can actually use teleportation skills to their fullest. Probably right here. Fairly sure where exactly I need to go, but like there's so much, like so much I can do, so little like can't. There's so little to do. There you go, teleporter. Oh, this must be like a teleport out of here. That must be like a lone wolf section to go through, like a solo way to go. Friend of a fiend, Sander. Child I met knows someone on the outside who can remove source call. Found by color that cannot be removed. His people on the mainland to know what happened to Kayla. He says it is a matter of great importance to themselves. Now there's a hideout for escapees somewhere on the island. Escape from Fort Joy, path of Colin Nobbed. Escape through the dungeon. The secret passage led to the dungeon below the fort. Follow your own path. We decided to escape without help. The path of the great resistance. You must tell Magister Dolores, co-conspirator of Madame Zor sent us. Okay, leaving hand in hand. Okay, so we got multiple ways to leave. Gotta figure out which one is the best way. He seemed afflicted with dark magic. The sorcerer Vesna told us that a sorcerer was tortured by Magister and seekers. God welcome Magister Atusa's flesh revealed her intention to liberate someone called Verdus from the fort. Future Magister Atusa refused to name her accomplices. Okay. This is at the part where now I'm a bit confused. But I think I need to start moving into the fort a bit. Or I try to do the arena again. In all honesty, I think that's what I probably